All right, Shalom. The GMS Louisiana Saints got the brother Raya,
Shalom,
brother Kaya, and we just was breaking bread pretty much on being on point, all right, and having your focus locked in and zoned in to serving the Lord and everything that comes around serving the Lord. So, you know, as men of the Lord, we predicate ourselves on being king, all right, and we just gonna jump into the etymology of the word king and bring some scriptures out, you know, surrounding it. All right, but prior to getting started, as we always do, we want to give infinite honors and prayers to
Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Rakakodash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the icons that's pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, Lord willing, this video will be edifying first and foremost to the hopefully elect and to those that cleave to the body. And as in being king, all right, is a trait that a man of the Lord must he must have, man. All right, because it's able to what? Give you eye self, is able to for you it basically have your instincts on a high level, man.
You're able to spiritually maneuver through every situation. And when you're keen through Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, whenever a situation comes your way, you analyze it as it's coming your way, and then afterwards you're thinking about it from many different angles, and then you know the right decision to get when you filter through the scriptures. So that comes with being keen, spiritually keen.
Yeah, instinctive, you know. Because a lot of times on the block, when we're dealing with the gore and different things, we have to be keen, man. We have to be on site with everything, man. Able to like you say, dissect it, all right. And sometimes you got to be keen and nip things in the bud quickly, man. That you know how to make the adjustment. Because a keen man, he's a great adjuster. It's just like anything else, man. In life, you just adjusting to everything on the fly, man. And it is truth be going 100 miles per hour, man.
144 miles.
It's 144. It'd be a million things going on the block, but we still got to lock in and make sure we still teaching the word of the Lord and truth and sincerity, man.
And like you were saying, you got to nip things in the bud. A keen man or foresee a situation starting off small, but know that if it lingers on, it'll become a much bigger issue down the road. So just to not go down that road, you'll be keen, analyze the situation, and then come to the correct conclusion. So it'll just benefit you better further down the road. You don't get caught up in anything.
That's right. Give me that Proverbs on 13 and
15.
Yeah. Proverbs 13 and 15.
This is Proverbs 13, verse 15. Good understanding giveth favor.
Yup. So good understanding giveth favor. All right. Who is blessed with the understanding on how to deal with the people of the world, man? All right, the men of the Lord. The men of the Lord is blessed with the understanding that helps them be prudent and wise in the sight of the people, man. All right, how to understand how to get in and out of things, how to once again maneuver. All right, maneuvering is a spiritual tactic, man. Okay, that a man must possess. Go ahead.
And what Yahweh said, I sent you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye wise as serpents. Be keen, because a serpent is cunning. And knows how to maneuver and knows at the right moment to strike, but harmless as doves. Also being keen is putting up an image of you being harmless and unassuming, being a spiritual gray man, where nobody will give you a second thought, but you're giving every situation a second thought, so you can maneuver around it.
That's right.
But the way of transgressors is hard.
Yeah, right. When you go into that hard, is permanent, meaning the way that they going is the way that they can't get out of, man. They set in their own way. That's why I said good understanding pretty much guides your steps, man. All right? A man's eyes look towards his going, and it guides his steps, man. Being keen, the first thing you move with is your eyes, which creates the good understanding, give you the eye self, man. All right? To be able to what? To scan the good, right? And take it in, and then what? Scatter the evil with your eyes, man. Okay. You see? It says hard, mighty, rough, strength, and strong. Well, go ahead out.
Verse 16. Every prudent man dealeth with knowledge.
Every prudent man dealing with what?
Knowledge.
So when you're dealing with knowledge, man, you're in a realm of wisdom, all right? So as the knowledge being applied, you're moving it as such according to it. You're not moving off your own interpretation of things. You're not moving in a way that's detrimental to yourself, man. Go ahead.
But a fool layeth open his folly.
Yep, he what?
A fool layeth open his folly.
Yeah, he lets you know that he don't deal with wisdom. He really don't. A fool really can't recognize that is before him because he's set in his ways. He can't see ahead of him, man. What it say? A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hiding himself. But a wicked man, what? Pass on. The simple pass on and are punished. Because when you simple, you lay your folly in the open, man.
You're not keen.
You're not keen.
I got a precept back here.
Yeah, get that word keen after that.
And you're not keen when you're a fool, when you're not analyzing everything. So you're just walking around out here, not taking heed to your surroundings, not taking heed to what people say to you, just being out here with your ass in the breeze, or anything can come your way, which is what it says in Proverbs 14, verse 15. The simple believeth every word. Hey, anything that comes their way, they don't analyze it and just take it at face value. They're not looking at a deeper level so people can get over on them and they can put things to the side that'll lead to a bigger issue down the road. But it says, but the prudent man looketh well to his going, being keen and observing everything from every different angle and aspect, and then filtering it through the scriptures. And to keep yourself from, like I said, a wise man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, to hide yourself from bad situations and just keep moving forward.
Yeah. Jake got concrete shoes on, man. Jake just stuck, Jake stuck in his own walk, man. In his own way. That's why I say the way of transgressors is hard. It's permanent. They locked in the way that they walking. All right? They don't see no other way. All right? There's no avenue for protection for them, man. They just they believe their protection coming of their own strength and wisdom, Go ahead.
This is the word keen in the online etymology, and it's from circa 1200s. Kine, from Old English, sine, bold, brave, fearless.
Yep. That's another thing. That's a sign of a man of the Lord. He's going to be what? Bold. All right? And listen, the judgments of the Lord cause the men of the Lord boldness to manifest. Even more. Because we look, we told you so. All right? And that's being keen. To be bold and brave, that's a keen man. Go ahead.
And also to be bold in seeing a situation's not right and not worrying about what other people's opinions are about it, but you're bold to go forth it and correct it right on the spot, nip it in the bud.
That's right, bro.
From later Old English, clever.
Clever, meaning what? Having tactics to like you said, the men of the Lord use righteous guile, to grab people and get them over to understand the word. All right, Paul did it. Paul was clever.
Hey, he said to every man, I am everything.
Yeah.
And I did it to get you into the truth. And also it says in Samuel, with the righteous I'm righteous, but with the forward I'm forward.
Yep.
You can analyze every situation and know how to maneuver in it and mold yourself to fit that situation so you can get out of it unscathed.
Yeah.
Like King David.
That's right.
That was a keen man.
That's a keen man.
Death was standing before him. So what did he do? He acted like he had a slow belly. He acted like he had Down syndrome, drool coming out of his mouth, to where they brought him before the king, and the king was like, "Why bring this fool before me? This isn't the king."
Yeah, discernment is pivotal in the truth, man. Mm-hmm. You gotta, you can't just be in la la land out there on the block, man. Even in videos, we choose our words correctly. We watch our tongue.
Choose the scenery. You don't want to be doing a video with the picture of Buddha in the background talking about Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You're analyzing every single aspect of everything.
Yeah, discernment is an element of being keen, man. All right, keen is a conglomerate of things, man. But the main thing is the discernment, because of that discernment. All right, and the discernment is a spiritual gift, man. You just don't wake up and get discernment, man. All right, because prior to the truth, we didn't have discernment.
If you had discernment, you would have been following the laws, statutes, and commandments. You would
have known. So it's something given to you. And like you say, it don't grow. I had it growing in me. The Lord gave you that freely, man. Which discernment, once again, man, is you have to utilize discernment to be a prophet, man. You got to do it. All right? You got to be able to judge, getting in and out of judgment with judging matters. And sometimes you can't be in a situation where you got a whole long time to judge. You got to be able to, think on the fly and go on the spot, man. You see? Go ahead.
And what you just say, you got people growing up in the world saying, hey, I got my own discernment by life lessons I learned going through bad situations. But what the Most High say, the knowledge of this world is foolishness to the Most High.
For real. Yep. Go ahead.
In later Old English, clever, prudent, wise, intelligent.
Intelligent. All right? Having intel towards things. Having the data and the information on it collected that you know how to go about it, man. How to speak it, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we do according to the scriptures, the intelligence of the scriptures. That's why Yahweh shall say that I'm gonna open your mind to understanding the scriptures. I paraphrase that. Go ahead, let me get it.
Okay. But listen to this. In the common Germanic, cognate with Old Norse ka'in, skillful, wise,
skillful. Get Wisdom of Solomon 1.
Okay.
I know. Sirach 1 and I believe it's 19. All right. Yeah, keen man is good.
Okay.
That good understanding, giving favor, man. Let me see.
Wisdom raineth down skill.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Sirach chapter 1 verse 19. Wisdom raineth down skill and knowledge of understanding, and exalteth them to honor that hold her fast. Like point blank period. Wisdom raineth down skill. And we know that Yahweh Shai is the word, and he's the one that sent the comforter to us to give us wisdom, to rain down that skill, to help us to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves, to be spiritually keen, to maneuver ourselves through any situation out here. Like a man of the Lord shouldn't be getting caught up in situations that some 2/3 in the world should get caught up in.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be making a fool of yourself before these people and before yourself in your daily walk.
Yeah, come. Read it again, because I got that what I had paraphrase.
Con. Sirach 1 and 19. Wisdom raineth down skill and knowledge of understanding, and exalted them to honor that hold her fast.
Then when you get exalted to honor, you get promoted. The law to be promoted is being exalted to honor, meaning the Lord is finding favor on you. All right, and it says in Proverbs 13 and 15, good understanding give favor. So the more you build in your understanding and you walk according to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, he start to give you favor. He start to open up your senses, your keenness, your discernment, the way you will and deal. You know, the Lord make you charismatic. Different ways to gather and get people and hook people on the word. But this Luke, and it's all done by the Lord. It's not you. That's why I say good understanding showeth favor. All right. This Luke 24 and 45. It says, then open he their understanding that they might understand the scriptures, man. You see, he opened them up that they may be keen and know how to utilize and do certain things, man, regarding the scriptures. So it wasn't those men. It was the spirit that was working in them. That's why I said it promoted, exalted them to honor, man. When you get up, go ahead.
Keep going.
Yeah, read 17. No, that's it. Yeah, read 17 and Proverbs 13 and 17.
This is
remember, we on wisdom too. It says exalted her to honor. Because wisdom rained down skill, right? All right, go.
Proverbs 13 verse 17. A wicked messenger falleth into mischief, but a faithful ambassador is held.
Right, because a wicked messenger, he not going to be keen in dealing with the words of the Lord, being upright, man. All right, teaching the doctrine right. That's why he's a wicked messenger. You can always fall into mischief, meaning you can always fall short of pleasing the Lord, man. All right, you're going to fall into traps, into snares, because you basically a messenger of your own self, man. You see? Give me Ecclesiastes 10. Well, give me the 1 Samuel 18 and 14.
This is 1 Samuel 18 verse 14.
Yeah.
And David behaved himself wisely in all his ways, and Yahweh was with him.
Hey, how can you behave yourself wisely in all your ways? When you behave yourself wisely, you keep your feet from mischief. You see? Meaning behaving yourself is his conduct, his anastrophe. That's the way he went about serving the Lord. That's everything that measures up in the way that he served the Lord. Whether it was through prayer, whether it was through preaching the word, teaching, whether it was through the scripts, the law, statutes, and commandments, he did it wisely. All right, according to wisdom, because the Lord allowed David to be skilled in wisdom. You see that he could do what? He could be a jack of all trades, man. able to do it, man. You see? Go ahead.
Verse 15. Wherefore, when Saul saw that he behaved himself very wisely, he was afraid of him.
So when the men on it, like we said on the block, that dude who came and took his thing, the bald head dude or whatever, when he saw we behaved ourselves wisely, what he did? The wicked fled when no man pursued it, because we behaving ourselves wisely. We ain't out there bald head hollering out the Quran, you know, and things like that.
Saying we're smart niggas.
Saying we smart niggas, you know, when the Lord ain't dealing with smart. You see? So to behave yourself wisely is to walk and show thyself according to righteousness, you know, and walk in the ways of righteousness. It says, show this do it I require of thee, to show thyself. It's Micah 6:10. Well, go ahead and finish what you got.
You want to read verse 16?
Yes. Yeah.
This is 1 Samuel 18, verse 16. But all Israel and Judah loved David because he went out and came in before them.
Yep.
Hey, all his ways were for the benefit of the nation of Israel. He was keen to know what he had to do to be a good ruler and keep Israel afloat.
Right. It says Micah 6:8. He has showed thee, O man, what is good. Now, remember in Proverbs 13 and 15, it says, good understanding give it favor. So once the Lord shows us what's good, which is the word of righteousness, so we could be skilled in the word of righteousness, all right, it give us favor then. You see? It says, he has shown thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth Yahweh require of thee, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy power. Now read that, what David did again.
Back in 1 Samuel 18, verse 14. And David behaved himself wisely in all his ways, and Yahweh was with him.
Yep.
Wherefore, when
he behaved himself wisely in all his ways, because he walked humbly with our power, and he did justly. David was a just man, a devout man. You see? Go ahead.
Wherefore, when Saul saw that he behaved himself very wisely, he was afraid of him.
Because what? The men of the Lord come about with righteousness and it scatter evil away, man. All right? It flees it make darkness flee, because it shine light on it, man. Whenever light hit darkness, you know it open it up. Go ahead.
Especially when it hits a bunch of wicked cockroach people out there.
Yeah.
When the light hits a bunch they go and hide away in another dark hole somewhere.
That's right. Go ahead.
Verse 16. But all Israel and Judah loved David because he went out and came in before them.
Yep. Hey, in Micah 6:9 it says, Yahweh's voice cried unto the city, and the man of wisdom shall see thy name, man. You see? The man of wisdom, the king man. All right? It says, hear ye the rod, and who had appointed it, man? Which is the Most High. Go ahead. You finishing that? Get Ecclesiastes in the Bible, 10 and 10.
This is Ecclesiastes 10, verse 10. If the iron be blunt, and he do not whet the edge, then must he put to more strength.
So when you're dealing with this word, right, and you're not as sharp as you need to be, because remember, keen means what?
It's sharp.
It means sharp.
To be skillful.
Yeah, it'll be on point. You said it. You went to it. Read it where it say. Read it where it say that. Yeah.
It says the physical meaning: sharp, sharp pointed, sharp edged.
Yep. To be sharp. All right. To be sharp pointed, sharp edged. Let me see if they got.
What does it say? This word is sharper than any two-edged sword, cutting to the dividing asunder of things.
Oh, go to the definitions. Roll down and go to the definitions and read all of them. Go down. Read all of them.
These are the definitions of keen. Very good.
Very good. So good man showing favor. All right. Go ahead.
Having or demonstrating ability to recognize or draw fine distinctions. Being very detail oriented.
Detail. Yeah.
Decorated. Sharp. Penetrative. Piercing.
The word of the Lord is piercing. Right. That's another element of keen. Go ahead.
Intense or sharp. Let me get this one synonym for it real quick. Inquisitive, carefully selected, carefully sought out.
Yep.
Search out thoroughly.
Yep.
To seek.
You see? to keen, having a sharp cutting edge of point. They got more?
Express grief verbally,
Yep.
a funeral lament sung with loud wailing, and pretty much it.
Yeah, come on. Keen, very good. Having or demonstrating ability to recognize or draw fine distinctions, man. Being distinctive in everything you're doing. Separating the good from evil. Because it says, a man of 4 A's discern the good and the evil. He able to know what to put his hand to and what to put his hand against. All right? To be opposed to. And he know what to impose himself on, man. You see? Where you was reading that?
Back in Ecclesiastes
10 and 10, read it again. Yeah.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 10. If the iron be blunt and he do not whet the edge,
Yep.
then must he put to more strength.
Yep.
But wisdom is profitable to direct.
So wisdom is the key element to direct, man. All right? Because even the physical things you may struggle with. But wisdom, all right, if you going according to how she is, you're going to do her with ease, you know? You're going to have an ease. You're going to have favor from the Lord to distribute her easily, man. Like the wind, you know? It's going to go where it's listed, all right? That's understanding that wisdom is profitable to direct. It's profitable to you to direct wisdom, all right? It's easier in your life, man. Give me, you finished? Give me Psalms 112 and 5.
You mind if I...
Good? Yeah, you got it.
This is Proverbs chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 2. To know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding,
Yep.
to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice and judgment and equity.
Yep.
The points in verse 4. To give subtlety to the simple,
Yep.
to the young man, knowledge and discretion.
And using subtlety. Being keen is subtlety, man. It's a righteous of subtlety according to the scriptures. Many men in the scriptures use righteous subtlety, man. Because most people take the serpent was a what? He was a vile, he was subtle, but he was vile in wickedness. And the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. All right, so you got to be able to identify what is wisdom so you can be able to direct it, man. All right, that's what it makes it profitable to you, man. When you're directing righteous wisdom, man, and knowledge, which you can only direct righteous wisdom and knowledge. You can't direct wickedness, man. Wickedness and wisdom. Using discretion, you see? Ooh, I got that. That's in Psalms 112 and 5.
You mind if I get the word discretion?
What? Where you at?
And I'm going to get the dictionary definition for it, but
you got it.
It said in Proverbs 1 verse 4, to give subtlety to the simple, to the young man, knowledge and discretion.
Knowledge and discretion, yep, go ahead.
Hey, and then when you go to dictionary, the Merriam-Webster dictionary.com for the word discretion, it says the quality of having or showing discernment or good judgment.
Yep.
the quality of being discreet.
Good judgment. Because there's a bad judgment, right? Kings have made bad judgments, you see? And what have happened? It ultimately caused them to what? Leave their throne. Some of the kings, during the times of Rehoboam and Jeroboam, when all the kings, they had kings rule for 10 days and shit, man. Like there was, Israel was all killing each other and everything. You know what I'm talking about, right?
But they made just unwise, unclean
decisions, man. Making bad judgment. Go ahead.
Especially cautious reserve in speech, ability to make responsible decisions.
Ability to make responsible decisions. That makes you disciplined, man. All right? And the scriptures require that you be disciplined. Remember the man came out there, that's responsible. But he was walking with the drum on his back. You know
he said, knowledge is responsibility.
Yeah, it is. It's to the highest level. But what knowledge? Right? Because you can have knowledge of when you graduated college and got your master's in 8 years, in biography, whatever. Right? So what knowledge is this talking about? It's talking about a particular knowledge, which is this word of truth, man.
Yeah. Ooh. The result of separating or distinguishing.
Yup. And when you separate, you sever the good from the bad, man. Which is righteous judgment. You see?
Responsible decisions. Separate the good from the bad, and you're keen and observant and watching over every way. Hey, the prudent man foreseeth his way.
He foreseeth his way.
But the simple believeth on every word.
And just pass on, and he punished for that. So not being king, you're going to be punished for not being king, according to the scriptures. You see? Give me Psalms 112 and 5. Because remember, king, it said in king, what? Very good, right? No. And the Lord say, good understanding, give it favor to men. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 112, verse 5. A good man sheweth favor and lendeth.
Yep.
He will guide his affairs with discretion.
Right. With discretion. You might have to get that word discretion in either in either the blue letter or whatever. Either in one of them in that Proverbs or that. It may be the same word. But I'm going to read it again. A good man showeth favor and lendeth. And when a man show favor and lendeth, it ain't just talking about, oh, he give a man a shirt. Wisdom is profitable direct. So he direct wisdom to people. You see? That's what he's lending. He's lending life to people. He lending what? Longevity. He lending righteousness unto people, man. You see? That they may what? Live. Right? Go ahead.
This is that word discretion in the Strong's. It's Strong's H4941.
Strong's H4941.
Mishpat. Judgment. Justice. Ordinance. Act of deciding a case. Place. Court. Seat of judgment.
The seat of judgment. All right? Being what? Prudent in the way that you direct your affairs, man. The affairs according to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. All right? No, not in the world. Go ahead.
Case, cause, or process, procedure, litigation before judges. Case, cause, presented for judgment. Sentence, decision of judgment.
Decision of judgment. So when a man using discretion, he's watching his decision he's making with judgment according to the way he's willing and dealing in the word of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
Oh, and I also got an online etymology too. Execution of judgment.
Execution, man. All right, the way you carry it out, right? Go ahead.
Proper fitting, measure, fitness, custom, manner, plan.
Right. Manner goes into a man's disposition as well. The way he goes about things, man. That's his manner of life. Go ahead.
This is the word discretion in the online etymology. Ability to perceive and understand.
Yep.
Moral discernment.
Yep.
Ability to distinguish right from wrong.
Yep.
Prudence. Sagacity
yep.
regarding one's conduct.
Yep.
Discretion, and directly from medieval Latin discretionum, discernment.
Yep.
Power to make distinctions. Separation, distinction. To
yep.
separate, distinguish.
Yeah. Meaning you separate those things which is not profitable unto people in the world and even unto yourself. Because we deal with discretion between our flesh and spirit every day.
Okay.
Right? That's the ultimate battle. The battles, listen, my enemy is my enemy. You know, like your first line that you have to correct is yourself, Jake. All right? Before you can start to correct and direct others, man. You can't do that, man. So you have to be keen in that, man. Having the ability to recognize things, man. You see?
You mind if I get this word of sagacity and discretion?
Yo, come on, go ahead.
It said again in discretion on the online etymology, prudence, sagacity regarding one's conduct. And when you go to the definition for sagacious, it says having or showing keen mental discernment and good judgment, shrewd. And some synonyms for it is wise, clever, intelligent, knowledgeable, sensible, discerning, perceptive, shrewd, prudent, politic, insightful, philosophical. It even says streetwise on there.
Streetwise, man. Deep.
All right. Profound.
And profound, you know. Hey, those are all characteristics and traits of being king, man. You know? And hey, that's pretty much all I had, you know, so you know, hey man, hey, Lord willing, that was, you know, matter of fact, get Titus 1 and 9 out.
Okay.
Yup. This is another scripture, all right, that represents king, man. Being king. Go ahead.
This is Titus 1 verse 9. holding fast the faithful word as he hath been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers.
Right, and what we do it with all those definitions of the word. That's how we do it, man. All right, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man, holding fast the faithful word as has been taught. All right, being keen, being sharp, on point. All right, able to identify things. All right, inspect things, investigate things. All right, to where it's neat, it's useful to the body of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and to those that's gonna cleave to it, man. But at the end of the day, we have to even be keen with people who it's not gonna cleave to the body, man. Because we gotta know how to maneuver around them, that we may be able to constantly and continuously please the Lord. Instead of falling victim to them, because we got in our feelings and just throwing our whole crown away for nothing. Go ahead.
Hey, as it said at the end of Titus 1 verse 9, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convert the gainsayers. Yep. And when you go back to that word sagacious and go to one of the similar words for it, it was politic. And when you go to the dictionary definition for politic, it says sagacious in promoting a policy.
Sagacious in promoting a policy. And this policy is this truth, man.
Converting the gainsayers.
Converting the gainsayers. All right? A wise man winning souls. That means he's being keen, man. And to win souls is to get a man to follow behind Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That ain't actually to save his soul, because we know who's going to save the souls. That's the Lord. That's on him. But it's our duty as prophets and men of the Lord to what? Hook those men that they may follow righteousness. You see? So with that, man, Lord willing, it was edifying, of course, to the hopeful elect and then to those that cleave to the body. But with that, man, we won't give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rekakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Akim that's pushing the truth and sincerity. So next time, we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom.